What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the JC Wings December 2024 releases. You're going to have to bear with me for a little while because we've got so many new releases that are coming at a million miles an hour right now, so I'm trying to keep up with it here whilst maintaining the current video schedule that I have right now with all the content coming out. So this one's going out a little later than what I would have originally planned for something like this to come out on, because all my other days are filled at this point. So but that's a good problem to have, I would say. Certainly better than not having enough content. But at any rate, we've got ourselves a JC Wings December 2024 releases to take a look at. A pair good set once again, it looks like. Let's take a look. Singapore Airlines 737 MAX 8 to start our 1 to 200 announcement. We have a Korean Air 7879 normal and flaps down release. Looks like China Yunnan Airlines CRJ 200, interesting choice. Looks like a special livery on there with like different colored flowers, I think. Air China 737 700, it looks like, another special livery. Also a flaps down release coming with that. ANA A321neo, and then a Japan Airlines A350 1000 with that special sticker on the back. And then we have one of the Shamu aircraft from Southwest, the old 737 500, back when they had that partnership with SeaWorld. And the Golden Atlas Air 747-400, that isn't flying anymore. Then we have a Thai 777-200, it looks like, a special sticker on the back. And then a KLM ATR 42 in the old livery. Air New Zealand 777-300ER Black Fern with a flaps down release. And then a United Blue Tulip 757-200. Very interesting release choice from JC Wings. Good set so far. A good way to start off on the Part 1 announcement. And then we'll move on over to Part 2. A Brussels Airlines A319 is what we start off with in the new livery. Qatar A340-600. And then an El Al 747-400 to get a flaps down release as well, and also including an original skin tag. China Eastern A330-200 with a special livery once again. And then an Airbus A330-900neo with some other special sticker as well, so we're getting quite a few of them this month. And it looks like a Nalanji Dreaming Qantas 747-300, one of the many special abstract liveries that Qantas has had over the years. A Varig 737-400, very cool. British Airways Saab 340 with one of the many Utopia or World Tales. It looks like a Fokker 100 house livery, very cool. Oh, that 732. Oh my god, I just noticed that. I skipped over the Lufthansa A380 in the old livery. That's literally the first thing I saw. Frontier 737-200. Very cool. In the older Crescent livery right before Saul Bass came around. If that was Saul Bass, I swear to god, I would have been running to pre-order that right away. Oh man. But continuing on, a final 1 to 200 release, an Air India A320neo. Dang, again, I say that I really want a Frontier Saul Bass 737-200, but yeah, that was close. That was a close call, but we avoided it that time. Okay, very cool over here. Blue Air 737 MAX 8, Saudia Cargo 748 Interactive Series, and it looks like some type of Chinese airline ATR 72 and a CRJ 700, which is also Chinese operated. That is interesting. There it is, Continental 764. Awesome. Love to see that. Surprised that JC is doing it and not Gemini's. Maybe that's why they haven't done it yet. But hey, what can you do? I'll be excited to see that one. Then we have an Airbus Beluga, the A300 Super Transport with a Tulos 2013 sticker on it. SAS MD-90, that's very cool. And then Air Japan 788 with a normal and flaps down release. Looks like a smaller 1 to 400 batch for us to work with this month, but hey, certainly not a problem. Good Part 1 so far. I'm taking these pauses just to grab the screenshots of the Instagram post, because that's all I really have right now. OK Air 737-800, looks like a mismatched nose cone. Air New Zealand 737-300, it looks like, another special livery. Swiss Air 743, and then the Singapore 744 with the Megatop sticker. Turkish Airlines 777-300ER, a future release, looks like a bio sticker, so something about the environment. And then Cathay Pacific 747-400s, a couple of them actually. Actually, no, one of them, I think. No, that's a 400 on the top there. Both of them look like Asia's World City stickers. It's that dark special livery that they had. Korean Air MD-11, that's a future release, and these next three are actually. Aer Lingus 752, I'd be very much interested in that, because I remember when Minneapolis used to get them. I was hoping to spot one of those, but now they're gone, and now they send the A330s over there. and then an ANA 767-300 to round out the JC Wings releases for this month. So there we go. Awesome announcement from JC Wings once again. Definitely some interesting choices, as JC's known for. Good way to sort of put them all together in a graphic representation with the way that they set this up. Over 1 of 200, some highlights. Certainly that golden Atlas Air 744, the Black Fern 333, and the Blue Tulip 752. And then on the other side for part 2, you have the Nalanji Dreaming, which I think that's what it's supposed to be because someone commented about that. Yep, it would be Nalanji Dreaming. It's the blue-ish, kind of like a blue, main blue theme, really. And then the Frontier 732, the Crescent livery. Again, if that was Saul Bass, I would probably be screaming right now. So thank God that it's the older Crescent livery, even if it's 1 of 200. But as I said earlier, at this point, I will take any scale of that plane because I can't find the Aero Classics or the SMA releases anywhere right now. But hopefully that'll change soon. Over 1 to 400, a couple of the Chinese regional aircraft once again, the ATR-72 and a CRJ-700. I saw them posted on model airliner forums somewhere. If I go back and refer to the post in question, yeah, it definitely looks like, yep, they are pretty much one and the same. So if I look at what the OP said with regards to those planes, if I can find it here, the photos are way too big on this form. Yeah, so it looks like it might be, so it's China Xinjiang Airlines, I think is how you say it. That's the ATR, and then the CRJ-700, it looks like it's just a generic one with a Chinese registration on it and everything. So pretty interesting stuff right there, but that's what I'll go with for that. That SAS MD-90 is really cool, too. Nice to see the MD-90 being utilized by JC. Korean Air MD-11, Aer Lingus 752. Definitely a lot of solid choices this month. I'd say this is one of the better JC releases that I've covered so far on this channel. Great variety once again, and certainly some interesting choices to talk about for a little while here. That's their final release for 2024. So we're already getting down to the final releases of the year. So we'll have another round of Aero Classics, and then Gemini. Hopefully NG gets another release out. We did the Phoenix releases earlier this week. I know InFlight 200's got some announcements that I've also covered. I'm going to try and get that video out at some point as well. Again, I've got a lot of releases to cover, so I'm kind of backed up right now, and especially with the Florida excursion content that's filled up my calendar right now. I don't have too many open days to work with, so I'm going to probably have to do some double headers. I already have one that I've had to do as a result of all the excess content that I have from the Florida excursion. Tons more content coming from that, of course, so stay tuned through the end of the year to see what that's all about. But that's all the JC Wings releases I have for you, and that is it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.